Welcome to Brick Rolling, the Danish interlocking brick-based RPG. I'm John Swain, and we're about to rejoin Johnny Chiodini, Matt Jones, and Joe Ewans for episode 4. If you haven't already, we recommend watching previous episodes. There are also preludes available about the characters' creation and how they began their journey.
Well, we've stopped. We're trying to figure out what to do.
I'd like to look around and see if there are any tracks on the floor.
Sure.
Are there any tracks on the floor?
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, I have
lots of your own footprints in a straight line where you've been running. How far are you looking?
I'd like to cast around like in
Okay.
a fairly wide area. Like if I imagine this in sort of not quite a clearing, but a little environ. I look around there. I've got an ability called Track, which is free. Which is when you find tracks, so it's depends whether we find them. You can instantly identify the type of creature that left them. If it is an animal, the guide will share a fact that you know about them, like their habits or personality traits.
Okay.
Get trivia.
Cool.
Well, you see footprints from Greg and Casimir
Okay.
Oh. Okay. This way.
into the bush,
Uh-huh.
and then they kind of become fainter and fainter and fainter.
Uh-huh.
But you also see some paw prints,
Yeah.
similar to the ones you saw up by the stone circle.
Uh-huh.
And they kind of like arc off. And are you checking over to where the goat was? Where Telemachus?
Yeah. Telemachus. Yeah.
Yeah,
God rest his soul.
they're much further spaced, like the animal was running. And they leave a long trail, and they slowly kind of disappear into the kind of like the leaves and sticks and stuff. They become harder to track
Okay.
because it's taken a certain route.
Am
So
I?
it's like clear, like made a sight line, run,
Yeah.
and then it's just like
Okay.
it's become stealthier again.
Can I identify the type of creature that left them?
Yeah. A big canine type animal.
And I have a fact.
It is a canine type animal.
That's a good fact.
What kind of facts would you like? Do you want to know how big it is? How heavy it is?
Yeah. Give me an idea of its size.
Big.
Oh.
Like
Smaller than a horse.
smaller than a horse.
Okay, could
It
be
is
relevant.
smaller than a
Could be
horse.
relevant.
Do you know he paused?
Yep.
So
To the
Has your magic sight
that would have
worn
worn
off?
off by now. It only
Okay.
lasts an hour.
Okay.
I could do it again, but what do you think? The path. We should at least
Well,
head
you-
in that direction.
Well, you did the path, and you ended up behind yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why don't we? Let's head into the brush.
let's do it.
Okay.
Put me down now.
Oh, sorry.
No point in running. Just
Thanks. Thank you.
I'll re-knock it out now.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like proceeding.
Are you going at speed, or are you just kind of like
I
pacing
think we're
through?
fairly.
yeah.
cautious.
So, I mean, we wanted to see if you can. I
Yeah.
think you should be looking to see if you can pick up the tracks again or something.
Yeah.
Is anyone up? Who's up? What's the order you are
I'll go
traveling?
first.
I'll
So
go in the middle of this.
Middle. Where you lost Casimir's footprints, it really left no signs. So light-footed that a creature appears behind you, and it's quite small, but you're quite small, so it's like thinks that it's a good kind of a moment to pick you off, and a little wolf
Baby wolf. Wow.
appears and just it's probably what are you, 2 foot, probably about the same size as you. It's quite slender but strong, and it has you, like it's on you straight away. It's quick and silent, and it's just outside of your kind of ability to kind of track it, because you can sense the other one further ahead. So as the creature pounces out, it kind of whips you away from the group you're in and pulls you into like a bush almost. So you suddenly, you're in the kind of this brush, off the path, long grasses, over trees and stuff, and you just disappear from these guys' view, and they don't even notice because you're probably behind. You're last.
Can we try and notice?
You can roll perception.
I would say you probably yelp.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So I'd say, well, obviously you notice
closest.
more,
Yeah.
but you also notice
Yeah.
because I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe makes a little noise.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Where's he gone?
In there. I want to immediately try. I want to follow after him and try and. If I can I see the wolf or is it hidden?
Well, it's in the kind of like the forest
Yeah.
foliage.
Can I see it?
No, it's in there. They're kind of like
Okay.
because they're both quite small.
Yeah. While I'm brushing it, I'm jumping in.
Are you kind of like pulling some
Yeah.
leaves out, trying to find them? Okay.
Yeah. As soon as I can see it, I'm gonna shoot that fucking thing.
The creature's like there for a split second, and you just see like
Like a quiet place.
ruffling.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it goes, and it's gone. It's
Yeah.
silent.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's with it.
Yeah,
It's
but he's got to be
being
making
taken
noise.
off. Oh, right.
At this point, I think Poppyseed has yelped as he's dragged away, and at that point draws as much composure as he can, and casts animal form and changes form into an owl,
Oh, yes.
and is frantically using
Frantic.
both beak and talons to claw at the eyes of whatever is dragging him into the woods.
Eyes. Okay. Well, should we roll?
Makes sense. Come on.
So while in animal form, hits for 2.
It's for 2.
Hit 13.
Oof. Yes, you hit. That's fine. I don't think there's much more I need to do with that. It's quite.
That's
It's
it.
over the. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've blinded this small little pup,
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
but it is shaking you. It's like ow. So it's going to give you a bit of damage. I'd say like an equivalent to 2 back. It lets you go though. And
So when I'm in animal form, I get 6.
Oh.
Health.
yeah.
So it's the same rules as your,
This is Telemachus.
for Telemachus.
Right.
So I'm down to 4.
Would you go to zero if you go to 0 in animal form? Do you leave animal form?
Yeah.
Leave animal form and return to
Oh,
your original
great.
health in
That's sweet.
creature form.
Temporary hit points.
Okay. What do you two?
I'm still. I mean, I don't know that he's transformed now. I'm still trying to find them.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna help look for Poppyseed.
Given your height and your advantage of peering and just how far you can move quickly,
Mm-hmm.
I would say you are closer to the action,
Okay.
and you can see the kerfuffle,
Uh-huh.
and you see when the pup. That's the.
Spits the owl out.
Do you see the owl? Did you see the change?
Ooh. Should I roll for it?
Perception roll, sure.
6.
No, so you didn't see it happen.
Nope.
So you just see an owl. What's the state of the owl? Did you?
The
lost
owl's
a few
roughed
feathers?
up. There's like a
Yeah.
cloud of white feathers and an owl
And an owl.
in the mouth of a pup.
Yeah.
The pup's dropped you now. So do you fly up into?
Owl bounces along the ground a bit and is
Okay.
like shambling up to then start flying.
Okay. Are you confused?
Yes. Very. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I was gonna be like,
Why the
I spit my mint out. In confusion.
Lovely.
I swallow my wind.
So while you are doing this, while you are distracted by what's happened to Poppyseed, behind you stalks a big old wolf, baby. And you're both wearing cloaks. You're a bit further forward. Snatches your cloak and throws you to the ground. But bite comes in, bites, gets the hot like a real good bite of all of your cloak and just drops you.
Okay.
So you're on your back.
All right.
And you've got this big ass wolf in front of you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and mesmerize this wolf. So I dazzle a nearby commoner or minion, I guess this is, with an optical illusion. The creature must be able to see.
Okay.
Up anymore. Until you leave the area, the creature cannot move, take actions, or respond to conversation, but its spell ends if the creature is harmed. I'm just trying to get out of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it, and 2 eyes will open on my thing, and I'm just gonna say "Zot!" and it can see. It basically has an illusion as if we're not there. It just sees the path as if we disappeared.
Okay.
It's just stunned, and then I want to try and scrabble away from it if I can, just like scrabble back.
Sure. Do you get to your feet?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, sure.
That's probably as much as I can do on one turn of combat.
Where are we at now? You're still an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at this point, because you've lost track of the little pup, and he's a bit kind of damaged. You've got no eyes, been scratched at. Out from the tree line steps Casimir. And he is
How's he looking?
sore and scratched up eyes. But he can see. It's like not looking good.
He's like you. He's like you. That's what I'm saying. Is he saying that to an owl? Oh, this is Joe saying that.
Oh, it's true.
That's what I'm just like.
This is
You
why I do a
giving-
funny voice.
You're giving an owl the cheeky owl. It's funny.
I don't even know.
Wounded owl.
Neither of us know that you're an owl. It's very
Yeah,
funny.
no, absolutely no idea.
No clue.
I was just like, oh,
I haven't
I
even
guess
seen
it
the
wasn't
owl.
Poppyseed. That's just an owl and a wolf pup.
Are you two concerned by where Poppyseed is at? I guess you've just got to your feet.
I mean, yes, in principle.
You're confused.
Am I aware of this wolf? The big one.
Well, you were still kind of confused looking at it. So that's just happened.
I just shouted.
So yes, I would say that you
I turn around?
Okay. Well, what's taking your
I
attention?
hear GG yelp, and I
Okay.
turn around.
Sure.
Do I see a wolf?
Oh yeah,
I try
baby.
and shoot the wolf.
You want to shoot the wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn around and
Okay.
it's
I don't have
just
time to communicate.
instinct
that
takes
I
over.
mesmerised it.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. It is
Sure.
weirdly. You probably think as you're releasing the arrow, weird that it's just sort of standing still. But
Hey,
no,
look,
no time to think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that advantage and press it.
Absolutely.
15.
Oh, nice.
15. If it's 11 to 19, the result between 11 to 19, you have scored a success. You accomplished what you were trying to do without any compromises. You're dealing damage. The damage is a standard amount. So, what is your standard amount of damage for a bow?
Would it be 2?
It probably would be
Isn't
2.
it 1 for an unarmed and 2 for a weapon?
I think so. Yeah.
Now that the wolf has been damaged, it is now unmesmerized.
It was mesmerised to begin with.
Yeah. Time to tell you about it.
Oh wow. Yeah, GG.
That's Gigi's inner monologue voice.
Oh right. Oh, we won't explore that one.
No.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Ah, he's only got they've only got him bleeding unmesmerised the wolf.
Fucking twat.
Load of old cobblers for range. I'll turn myself around, shall I?
So the wolf,
Twang.
unmesmerized,
Yeah.
kind of like winces at its wound. So
Yeah, I sit down and I sit down. I aim better.
So is the whereabouts did you hit the wolf with your arrow?
Like shoulder?
Shoulder. So it's kind of able to move still. It's still moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
So it lunges at you
Mm-hmm.
and goes for your arm
That's fair.
where the bow, where you let it loose.
Mm-hmm.
You left or right-handed?
It's fantasy. Left-handed.
Oh gosh.
Bow's in the left hand.
No, bow's in the right hand. 'Cause I'm
Bow's in the-
left-handed.
So it takes your right hand and it kind of kicks off and there's like a crunch.
Oh.
Doesn't quite break your bones,
Uh-huh.
but it is hurting.
Ow.
And
How many hitting points?
that'll probably be 2.
Poppyseed at this point is up and up in the air. And I think goes, 20 feet up in the air to kind of survey the scene. I'd assume would see Casimir with a crossbow at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And dives at him, talent first.
Sure. Let's see if they hit him. Gonna roll.
14.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Baby.
What's your damage for that? Is that 1? It's hand. Oh, it's because you...
2 basic
2.
hit for
Yeah,
an
that's
animal, it's 2.
So that's
Talons, eh?
Built in.
Built in. Those talons are built in, I think.
Deeply funny and upsetting.
Okay, cool. So Casimir, he's just like, what? Can't quite see properly because his vision's slightly impaired. Where do you hit him?
Always the face.
Hit in the face again.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of scratch up an ear and like a bit of his cheek.
Oh.
Would be bad,
I
wouldn't
get
it?
a really good kind of like slash into that. It's getting messy.
Not so handsome anymore, Casimir.
Casimir.
Because I'm here. If I can, I'd like to try and attack the wall.
Sure.
I'm gonna, having scrambled up to my feet, and in the meantime seeing you get chomped by it, I'm gonna stick out a hand, and from my hand comes a kind of purpley bluish sparks that, well, we'll see where they go.
Let's see where they go.
11. They
succeed.
connect. So I do so they hit him and kind of like explode into kind of crackling energy, doing 2 points of damage.
Okay. Whereabouts on the wall?
I guess I figure if it's sort of like got up close to him there. Oh, if it's facing
Yeah,
me.
because it basically jumped over, grabbed your things,
yeah.
crunch and pulled you down, and then just like turned back to you.
Sure.
And then you went,
I went.
and it's kind of like flinched,
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
And
Flynn.
Yeah.
getting angry.
Good.
It does
I'm angry.
a big swipe at you,
Ow.
across your chest.
Okay.
Hits for 2,
Yeah.
and it leaps into the tree, into the kind of shrubbery, overgrown
here.
leaves. So it's kind of like ducked out again.
Yeah.
And then Casimir, he's getting like confused. He doesn't know he knows what this bird is, but he doesn't know where it's gone. So he's kind of like waving his crossbow around, being like, "Where is it? Check you, I'll see if I find you." A 1, no, does not see you. So yeah, he's just a bit kind of like aware you're there, can't see you. I feel like you're a little bit away from that big wolf action.
I'm sort of, yeah, casting around.
Uh-huh.
Fletch, are you okay?
No. But I will be. I'm okay. Ish.
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 Okay. Well, you see where it went?
It's sort of that way. Is it bleeding?
No. Oh, yeah, it's got an arrow. It's got this drip.
If it bleeds, we can track it.
Okay.
So many idioms in this game.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's another one of them.
That's about paying your taxes on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Poppyseed?
Yeah.
I know.
God. I guess at least the big wolf hasn't got him.
No, it rather got me.
I can see.
Maybe we should find him before we go after the big wolf.
Perhaps yes.
All right.
At this point, I've circled round. I'm doing another dive at the back of Casimir's head.
Okay.
Yeah, and he doesn't know where the fuck you are.
He's going to be cut to ribbons by an owl.
6.
Uh-oh.
I think that's a
Oh no, that is a success with
a
a
success with a
consequence.
with a consequence.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You face a tough choice. You succeed in your action, so you knock him to the ground. You scratch the back of his head up, and you have a choice between 2 setbacks. One of your talon is stuck in his head, and it rips out of your.
Owie.
Or
You can never have garlic bread again.
or similar to never having garlic bread again, you deflect off the back of his head and hit a tree.
The second one. Plow down into the back of his head so far. He goes forward with an eye. Badunk. Backwards.
Okay.
Does he make a noise that you can hear?
What
was that?
It's getting to the point where Casimir is getting he's had enough. He's beat a little bit. He doesn't know where it's coming from. So he disappears into the undergrowth. And you see it. You see some rustling just shoot off and disappear.
Bastard.
I guess we run over to the sound and see an owl.
Oh, yeah, and there was an owl fighting a puppy.
What?
Yeah, it didn't seem important at the time. Anyway, it seems like the owl's had the worst of it. Poor owl.
Poor old owl.
Could put it out of its misery.
Perhaps we could eat it.
At this point, the owl beats its wings.
Oh, it's alive.
Flies
For
off
now.
through the trees, kind of at head height.
Okay.
We can hunt later.
Right. Yeah, I'm not.
Save your arrows for the wolf.
We're gonna.
And then circles back round
Must find
the
Poppyseed.
back of the companions, transforms into Poppyseed mid-flight, and then just
Do we see you transform? Or are you trying to conceal that from us?
trying to conceal the fact that that was just an owl.
I'm going to deliberately not notice this.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're too busy looking at where we thought the owl was going.
Oh,
Do they notice you now?
I stumble out of the
Okay.
fence. Oh my goodness!
are you all right?
There was a beast.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes, we gave it a few licks, but didn't kill it.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you were safe. Also, there was an owl and a puppy.
Yes.
Oh, I missed so much.
Barely worth mentioning.
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever ate owl?
I can't say I have.
No, probably not worth it.
Well, look.
It's mostly feathers.
Yeah. What do we do now?
You can't quite see the sky because of the trees over the top, but you can sense that because it's quite dark now as well, there's flashes of light. You can't see that it's lightning. It's just like a strobe kind of kicking off
Okay.
overhead, and throughout the forest, the section that's like, oh, this is all different, because obviously then it gets the same. It's rushed through with that purple mist. It's so fast that it's deafening. The sound of it is deafening. It doesn't damage you. It just completely covers the forest. You can't even see your hand in front of your face. It's like it's there. It's everywhere. Everything goes purple, but you can still make out this strobe happening overhead, and it flashes through and reveals the forest exactly how it was before, but in the distance it looks new. It's like a new type of forest ahead.
Not repeating.
Look, the new forest.
Beautiful. It looks as though perhaps whatever spell was keeping us trapped in here is cleared. Or at least we can hope so.
cleared or dispelled?
Dispelled by choice or by... I don't know. Well, perhaps those wolves were connected to it somehow.
Well, look, there's a saying where I come from, which is when someone has given you a horse, you do not ask about its dental records, its teeth. We should press on while we can.
Yes, I understand perfectly.
Yes, good idiom that.
I touch a tree to see if there's any kind of change to the aura of the woods. Like, is it still off? Is it at least a bit better now?
It's a bit better now. You can feel like where before it was quite a concentrated claustrophobic. It feels like there's more depth to this forest now. I wouldn't say that the magic and the dissonance of the aura, it's still there.
I think we should go on. I think it's changed.
Okay.
Yes. We need to find somewhere to bandage your wounds.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. I'm dripping with blood.
And repair my cloak.
Sure, maybe we should. Well, let's press on a bit, and then maybe we can make camp.
Wise.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Oh!
Oh my.